Hey everybody, welcome to Vacuum Wars and to our Best Carpet Cleaner Competition 2019 edition. Since last year, we've added a few more machines and updated the way we test them slightly. For example, we made the stains a little tougher to pick up this year and used the exact same solution in each machine. And there were some pretty big surprises, so links in the description and let's get started. It should be noted that these carpet cleaners generally fall into three categories: the budget category, like the Hoover Power Dash and the Bissell Turbo Clean, the mid-level machines like the Hoover Power Scrub Elite, the Bissell 2X Revolution Pet Pro, and the Hoover Smart Wash. Finally, we have the premium carpet cleaners like the Bissell Big Green, the Rug Doctor Wide Path, and the new Rug Doctor Pro Deep Clean. Most of them have a slightly different take on how to clean the carpet, with one vertical spinning brush of different sizes being the most common way, but we also see a horizontal spinning brush system on the Power Scrub, or a single vibrating brush bar on the Wide Path, or vertical two-brush systems like on the 2X Revolution and Smart Wash. The other differences with these machines are mostly about their tank size and their build quality. Obviously, the premium ones are built to last, evidenced by the fact that all three of these are used in the rental market and get a ton of use. I found that the tank size is more important than you might think though, and tank size pretty much follows price. For example, the budget cleaners have a really small tank, which means that you'll be wasting a lot of time filling and emptying these machines if you're trying to use it for whole house cleaning, as they're really just meant for spot cleaning or really small areas. In other words, if you're going to be using these a lot or for large areas, then the larger the tank, the better. So for the stain test, I took Georgia red clay, mixed it with water, and applied it to medium pile carpet with a paintbrush as equally and as evenly as I could. For some of the other stains, I took exactly 1 ounce of grape juice and 1 ounce of V8 juice and really worked it all the way into the carpet for some deep down stains and let it all dry for 24 hours. I know we all want to get to the tests, and you can skip to the timestamp if you absolutely can't wait, but there are some variables to discuss that are pretty important. For example, in a recent video, we found that the type and amount of detergent you use per gallon of water significantly impacts the results of the test. So for this test, I took exactly 4 ounces of the winning detergent from that video, and in most cases mixed it with exactly 1 gallon of water for each machine. I say most cases because in the case of the Hoover Smart Wash and Hoover Power Scrub, you have to put the detergent and the water into separate tanks, and the machine mixes the solution for you. So yes, I put the same 4 ounces of detergent to 1 gallon of water in them as I did the others, but I can't be sure how the machine mixes the solution internally. As far as the amount and speed of the passes, I alternated passes with solution spraying on the forward pass and suction only on the reverse pull, making 2 complete passes each. I counted 8 seconds for each pass. One final thing was that there was a malfunction with the Bissell Turbo where it wasn't spraying water equally during the test. I've been using this particular machine a lot recently at my house, so it could be starting to fail with a lot of use, as it is a pretty inexpensive machine. Also, I feel like the Bissell Big Green, the premium Bissell, did much worse than it did last year, and my only guess is that the handle on the top should have been in the front position to create a better seal, so I think I'm going to disqualify its results for 2 years in a row, as frustrating as that is. Okay, so there were 2 big winners after all the testing was done. The first one wasn't really a surprise, as it won last year as well, and that was the Bissell Pro Heat 2X Revolution Pet Pro. It did the best with the clay stain as well as the grape juice stain, but it also happens to be my favorite in terms of features and usability. I like that it has an easy to use hose, lots of attachments for stairs or upholstery, and it handles just like a regular vacuum, which is nice. Really, the only downside is the 1 gallon tank could have been bigger, and it's a little pricey. The second place winner though, and the one that really surprised me, was the Hoover Power Dash, which arguably did the second best with the stain test of any in this competition, especially with the embedded stains. The reason why it's surprising though is that it's one of the cheapest machines in this competition, which may be the reason it's currently one of, if not the best selling carpet cleaner online. The main downsides are that the tank is extremely small and it doesn't have a hose or any attachments, so it's basically just meant to be a spot cleaner. It's just really impressive that one of the cheapest machines did the best, and I should mention that it did better than the previous test I've done with it, probably because of the type and amount of solution I used this time. As far as the rentals, and after my user error disqualifying the Big Green, I'd have to say that the Rug Doctor Wide Path was the winner with the stain test, but it should be noted that the new Rug Doctor Pro is light years easier to use with its removable clean water tanks, ergonomic handles so you can go back and forth instead of just one direction like with the Wide Path. So I personally like the Pro Deep Clean version of the Rug Doctor better, although the Rug Doctor Wide Path did better in the stain test. A lot of people asked me last year to test which one dried the quickest, and I tried to devise a way to test which one was the most dry the next day, but they were all so dry that there wasn't enough of a difference to score it. So I guess I would say that dry time is not as big of a deal with these cleaners as long as you're not soaking the carpet with water. Links in the description to all these carpet cleaners, and be sure to subscribe to Vacuum Wars for more. Thanks for watching.